Hey gang, it's your buddy Platt, back for another episode of Vegas's Best Bars. Today we're outside the world famous Dino's. Dino's has been getting Vegas drunk since 1962. If that's not the definition of old school, I don't know what is. Dino's located, I'll kind of flip around here. Dino's located just north of the Stratosphere, and we are kind of south of the old downtown area. But more importantly, for those out there, it is across the street from the Peppermint Hippo Gentlemen's Club. We're also kind of in the area of all those famous little drive-through wedding chapels, so you're in the most savory of neighborhoods. Dino's is open 24/7. As far as food goes, I know for a long time they did the food truck thing. I think during COVID they might have had a little Asian restaurant inside, but I don't think they have. I'm 99% sure they don't have food 24/7. One thing that makes Dino's famous is karaoke. They do karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights starting at 10 p.m. I've talked to you guys before when I worked on the Strip. I'd send most people to Ellis Island, but nearly every bartender on the Strip does that. So Ellis Island gets packed for karaoke. So you might want to make Dino's your plan B for karaoke in Las Vegas. Dino's prides itself on being the last neighborhood bar in Las Vegas, and they might be right. We're losing them, unfortunately, a little quickly. Dino's has different swag merchandise you can buy at the bar, you know, let people know you've been to Dino's, or you can also purchase online. Another cool thing about Dino's is pool tables. They have pool tables. I've opined about this before, not a lot of pool near the Strip. So again, if you're staying on the Strip, you got the edge, come here for pool. Only 50 cents too. You can't even get ignored by a cocktail waitress for 50 cents these days. Also, Dino's has a real cool graveyard special from midnight to 8 a.m. prime drinking hours. $4 Jameson, $7 pitcher of PBR. That's something else we don't do well in this town, is pitchers anymore. I just love that idea. So if you're in the mood for a pitcher, you want to split it up with the gang, Dino's is the spot for you. Lastly, I'll have to look for it, but for a long time they used to have the front parking spot here was the drunk of the month parking spot, and I always loved that. The first time I ever came here, that totally fixated me. So with that being said, let's go check out Dino's. Wow, a lot to unpack there. Good times in there. A couple real quick things. First, if you've ever seen the old Drew Barrymore money, Lucky You, it was about poker back when poker was real hot in the mid-2000s. They filmed a scene or two here, so you catch it. Dino's on a movie. Next, no longer do the drunk of the month parking spot and these PC times. That was probably a little too much, but they did adjust, and they have the drunk of the month little wall display, you know, like their Hall of Fame. So if you dare to dream about being a drunk of the month, it's still possible. Oddly enough, real quick, the young lady behind the bar there was telling me, or she was telling someone else, I overheard that Been there 41 years. I bet she's got some good stories. So if you ever come, there's a short hair, older blonde lady. Definitely ask her some of her stories. And lastly, I remembered one of the things why I like some of these dive bars, and the occasion. It's not when they're busy. When I first walked in there, there's only 4 or 5 people. Dive bars are best when there's like 3 or 4 people, and so like dive bars like this and the double down and stuff like that, it's fun when they got a band or karaoke or whatever. But I'm going to suggest something crazy, but come around like 8 in the morning. You want to see a dive bar at its best, come then, and this place is perfect for that. With that being said, until next time, bottoms up.